Hey guys, it's Sarah from Sleepopolis, and today I'm going to take you through my top pillow picks for side sleepers. Now, as a habitual side sleeper myself, I'm pretty excited to show you what I think makes the best pillow for this particular sleeping position. But first, let's talk a little bit about side sleepers. So as we know, sleep is one of the things that we all do differently. So it makes sense that pillows would be designed to reflect that diversity. That being said, there are some key factors that you can follow that will sort of guide you in your hunt when you're looking for a pillow specifically based off of sleep position. When it comes to side sleeping, you're going to want to find a loftier build, something a little more firmly supportive, so that when you're sleeping on your side, you're getting that nice pressure relief for your shoulder, and you're making sure that your head is supported enough so that it's in neutral alignment with your spine. Once you found a side sleeper pillow that can do all that, you can take a deeper dive into the details. So let's check out the roundup, shall we? The first pillow I want to talk about is the Layla pillow. And you can probably recognize it because it looks like the Layla mattress. And the reason that I chose this for side sleepers is because, as you can see, it has got a very lofty build. It's about 10 pounds, it's got great density to it, but because it's filled with a blend of memory foam and natural tree fiber called kapok, it ends up having a pretty fluffy and plush feel. You know, kind of not exactly what you would expect sort of just looking at the loft of it. And the reason I think that's so great for side sleepers is because when you're in the lateral position, you're gonna want something that's got a lofty build like this. But if you also kind of like that sink into the memory foam and that sort of plush contouring to your head and neck, this is gonna offer you that. So definitely loving this as a pick for side sleepers, especially those who really prefer a very lofty build. Okay, next up, and this is in no particular order by the way, is the Easy Breather Side Sleeper pillow from Nest Bedding. Now, as the name denotes, this is a pillow built specifically for folks who sleep on their sides. Now, as you can see, it's got sort of a boomerang construction to it, sort of this little curve shape down here, and this is for a few reasons. Number one, it's giving you this sort of perfect curve that's going to keep your head sort of in perfect place when you're sleeping on your side. But also, the middle is built with a lower loft, and the sides are built with a higher loft. So, if you do occasionally dabble in back sleeping, this is going to give you perfect support. It's not as lofty as the sides, so you can sort of just your head. I mean, as you can see, the shape really just obviously will conform to your head, and then you can easily roll from side to side, and the higher loft will be right there waiting for you. Not to mention, it's filled with shredded memory foam, which has got a really nice, slow response to pressure. It's going to contour really nicely to your head and neck, and it's adjustable, which in my opinion is really particularly useful for side sleeping, because while yes, side sleepers do tend to go for the loftier or firmer build, it's nice to be able to reach in and sort of manipulate the fill according to the loft that's really gonna best suit your body. I mean, we're all different after all. So let's see what's up next. And then we have the Casper pillow. Now, the reason I chose this is because it does have a lofty build, but it's got a bit of a different feel than many side sleeper pillows I've tested. What I mean by that is it's filled with non-friction silky fibers, which really does give it really more of a fluffable, almost down-like feel. When you think of down, you don't necessarily think of the most firmly supportive, but the dual layer construction of this pillow, what I mean by that is it's got an outer pillow and an inner pillow, it's kind of serving to give you that balance of lofty, supportive, but also very soft and fluffable. So if you are a sleeper who's sort of into more of that traditional cloud-like pillow feel, but you're also a side sleeper who needs that sort of loftier support, this could be a really good pick for you. All right, and then Pillow Guy. So Pillow Guy makes 2 pillows, one for stomach sleepers and one for back and side sleepers. This is of course the one for side sleepers, so it's gonna have a loftier build. But the reason I chose this is because, like I said, all side sleepers do prefer a different kind of pillow, and this one happens to be filled with the company's proprietary blend of a fluffy down alternative they call polygel fiber. So basically, it makes it very foldable. So this really caters to a certain kind of side sleeping position, which is near and dear to my heart because it's how I sleep on my side, which is sort of with a part of it tucked under, which you can really do very easily with this because it's so foldable. So if you want to sort of like get your arm under there and tuck this side under or beef up this side over here, you can fold it, squeeze it, press it in all these ways, very sort of malleable fill, so that you're essentially customizing the loft and support to your liking. So again, side sleepers who really like to be able to fold their pillows, this could be a particularly good pick for you. And here we have the Spine-Align pillow by Dr. Loft. Now, there's a lot that's special about this pillow, particularly for side sleepers. Firstly, it's a contour pillow, so it's built to keep your head and neck in totally neutral alignment, and it was literally designed by a chiropractor. So we've got 3 chambers. One is for back sleepers, so again, if you are sort of a back and side sleeper, this could be a particularly good pick for you. But then we've got these 2 chambers on the side here. Now, we've got one, they're both of course loftier than the middle to accommodate side sleeping, but one, the sort of mesh panel that's free of the company's logo, there's no logo on the side, is actually built to have a little bit lower loft to accommodate side sleepers who are 5'7" and shorter. And then the side with the company's logo is built to have higher loft and be a bit more firm to accommodate taller side sleepers who are 5'7" and over. So this is great for a few reasons. Number one, if you and your partner are sharing a pillow occasionally and he or she is taller and you're shorter, it kind of makes this a shareable side sleeper pillow. But also, because of the 3 different chambers, you can go in and adjust the fill of all 3. You can take some out, put some in another chamber, really just play around with the loft to your heart's content, which, like I said, is particularly beneficial for side sleepers. So just be careful you don't get it all messy like me. So in my opinion, this is really a solid choice for side sleeping, but also if you know that you kind of roll in between side sleeping and back sleeping, this is a really solid choice. Okay, and now let's take a look at the Bear pillow. So it does sort of meet these standard requirements. It's got a lofty build at about 5 inches. It's got a medium firm feel, so those are checked off. But if you're a sleeper who runs hot, this is gonna be especially beneficial for you. It's covered with a combination of cool yarn and polyester that really, I mean, it's so icy cool to the touch. Like not just breathable, like really notably cool to the touch. So if you're someone who really can't fall asleep unless you're cool, or you're constantly flipping to the cool side of the pillow, rest assured both sides of this pillow are cool and they're designed to stay that way all night long. You've also got these sort of mesh panels that cap the sides just to further enhance the breathability. So I would say support-wise, it's definitely got a build that's going to, give you that pressure relief in your shoulder when you're on your side, make sure everything is sort of in healthy alignment, but it's also gonna help keep you cool, which is definitely a perk. So those are my top picks for pillows for side sleeping, but I do have a couple of honorable mentions I'd like to bring to the table. Firstly, the avocado pillow. So it didn't make it to the top list because it does sort of have a very soft level of firmness to it, and it really doesn't have much of a lofty build. However, it is really, it does feel very nice, and because it's adjustable, you can kind of go in and move the loft into an area that you know you'll be sleeping on. So if you want to beef up the loft on the end, you can. Now, why is it worth the trouble? Well, it's made from this really nice all-natural blend of latex and the natural tree fiber kapok that I was talking about earlier. So you know it's going to be very hypoallergenic, it's organic, and it just really feels nice. Now, if you're a side sleeper who's, not necessarily looking for a big, lofty, dense kind of pillow like the Layla, this could be something worth trying, I would say. But test it out. They all come with trial periods, so test it. All right, so my second honorable mention is the purple pillow. Now, I picked this for honorable mention because, as you can see, it's not exactly the most densely supportive pillow. However, it does have this very resilient, very durable, really sort of bounce back, it's the company's patented hyperelastic polymer. And, sleeping on your side, it doesn't crane your neck or your head in any way. It's not putting anything out of alignment. It's not necessarily offering you that really sort of medium to firm support, but nothing's out of alignment, and it does really conform to your head and neck without losing shape anywhere else on the pillow. So that's why I included it. Of course, it's not adjustable. It is definitely a unique material, but I think that some side sleepers could definitely benefit from a pillow like this. So those are my top picks for pillows specifically for side sleepers. I hope you found this roundup to be helpful. And if you did, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below and we'd be happy to help. Or if you have a favorite side sleeper pillow, let us know. I showed you mine. Oh, and don't forget to check us out on social media, as we're always going to be posting content to help you get the best sleep you can. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.